28. Did you hear me? I'm 28. Hey, I'm 28. Let me hear you. I'm 28. You guys are so exciting. Welcome back to your weekly dose of glow up tips. I feel so good. I feel so good being back. I feel so good being in front of the camera. I've missed you ladies so much. I've missed just connecting with you. I've missed creating content. I've missed it all. But if I'm being honest, I almost didn't come back. Yeah, just kidding. I've been enjoying being off the grid. I've loved just not having to check my phone, not having to respond, not having to scroll, not having to create content. I love you guys so much, but I've enjoyed, for my mental health, I need it. I needed time away from just everything. Just a reminder that it's okay. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to just put things on hold. It's okay to stop when you need to, because you are your most important, you are your most valuable asset, and you can't keep pouring from an empty cup. So when you need to take a break, take a break. It's necessary. I promise you, the world will continue. Just take a break, pour into yourself, take care of yourself first, and then you can resume. So I'm back, and I am thriving. I'm happy. So I celebrated my birthday. By the way, I sound a little weird because I'm sick. Yes, I'm sick again. I celebrated my birthday. I'm 28. My man and my sister surprised me with an amazing birthday event. They invited all of my friends and family, and they all surprised me. It was just an amazing time. If you know me, you know how much I love family. So just being in a room filled with all the people that I love was super exciting. The night before my birthday, July 10th, by the way, July 10th. Never forget July 10th. The night before my birthday, I was just reflecting. So I sat and I was just thinking about, when I turned 20, I took the biggest risk. Everybody should know this by now. I took the biggest risk and I moved to Los Angeles on my own. And I just kept thinking about all the times that I fell and I got up and I did this and I did that. And just all of those obstacles and all of everything in my life, every year, every challenge that was thrown at me has shaped me into the woman that I am now. And I am so grateful for the woman that I am. And I was just sitting and thinking like, wow, like I did it. God and I, obviously, I've been smart enough to make God my foundation. So, we did it. Like everything that I wanted, 16-year-old me would be so proud of how far I've come. And I've always said, thank you, kid, for never settling, for never giving up, for, keep pushing. And you kept pushing and you kept pushing. And we're not even close to where we want to be, but boy, have we come far. And so I decided to create this video because we have 6 more months left of the year, and I want you to know that you're able to do it too. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take longer than 6 months, but building those habits now, honestly, even within the 6 months that we have left, your life can change dramatically if you follow these steps that I'm going to give you. So 6 more months left. Let's create the life that you freaking want to live. But before we can change your life in 6 months, I just want to check in and see, because it's been a few weeks. We haven't talked. Down below, if you feel comfortable, tell me where you are. What are you doing? How do you feel confident in yourself? Do you feel like, the goals that you have for yourself, do you feel like you're getting closer? Do you feel healthier today than you did yesterday? Are you sleeping better? Did you leave that toxic relationship? Tell me, let's interact, please, down below. Let's interact. I've missed you ladies so much. I just want to have girls talk, okay? So I just want to check in. Let me know what's going on in your life. Now let's just jump into why you're here. You have 6 more months left. What do you want out of these 6 months? Who do you want to become? How do you want to change your life? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want a better relationship? Do you want a relationship? Do you want friendships? What do you want? Write it down. You better not just keep it in your head. I'm back to yelling again. I'm so sorry. I don't want to yell because my throat hurts. But don't make me yell. Do you know what you want? Once you have it written down And I hope it's realistic goals, things that you can actually achieve in the next 6 months. You're not going to be 100% every single day because life will life. Life will throw itself at you, and there's going to be a lot of times where you just can't do it, and that's okay. So set realistic goals for the next 6 months. What do you want? 3 goals. I've always preached 3 main goals that you want to achieve for the next 6 months, and then you got to start being consistent. But before we even jump into that, let's talk about the most important thing: mindset shift. Change your mindset, change your life. A lot of us are not where we want to be because we don't believe in ourselves enough. We don't believe in God enough. We don't believe we're capable enough. We have all of these excuses because in reality, we're scared to step out of our comfort zone. Change your mindset. What are your limited beliefs? What's keeping you from becoming that person you want to be? Let's say you want to lose weight. That is your goal. But you're not losing weight because there's something in your mind that keeps telling you this is hard. I'm not going to do it. It's impossible. I can't do this. I can't look like her. I can't. First of all, don't even be comparing yourself to anybody. When you believe that you're capable of doing something, when you believe in yourself and you believe that whatever it is that you want in this world you can have, the universe, God, people start moving around. Things starts working out for you. So change your mindset. That is the first thing you need to do. Take care of your mental. How do you take care of your mental? I know you're not in school anymore, but you got to start learning. You got to start educating yourself. So find a role model. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You have to find someone that you look up to. Their life that you want, the life that you want. Find that person that's already living that life and start studying them. A channel that I love watching all the time when it comes to just like growing mentally and becoming successful is the ALOX app. I'm going to put the link down below. I watch all of their videos on just like how to manage money, how to like have a better day, how to take care of yourself, how to grow, how to elevate. I love that. But I have so many other channels. I read a lot of books because I am still on this journey to improve myself. And the very first thing that I have to start with is my mind. The moment you change your mindset, the moment you start seeing the world differently, everything becomes easier. So what is it that you want to do? And then what do you think is stopping you from being that person? Have a role model and start following and copying and picking the right things from that person so that you can feed yourself those informations to become that person. If you want to lose weight, follow someone that has their weight loss journey and start picking the best parts, the good habits from them and implementing it into your life. If you want to be financially stable, start watching those videos about money and how money works and what you need to do. Start reading books. If you want to be a business owner, read books about business. Follow a woman that has a business and start copying after her. Another way that you're going to change your life in the next 6 months is fitness, is nutrition, taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul. Please understand that this is not because we want to look a certain way. This is for you to feel your best. Did you know that fish oil and iron can help your mood? How many of you are taking vitamins? Because if we're being honest, a lot of us are not even getting the things that we need from the foods that we're eating, right? Because a lot of us are eating processed foods. Did you also know that processed foods and junk foods affects your mood? So if you're not feeling your best, how are you going to do your best? Did you also know, and I know you guys know all of this, but I'm going to say it again. Did you know, just a reminder, that if you don't exercise, you have a higher chance of depression, a higher chance of sickness and diseases? Did you know these things? So why are you not exercising? You want to do this, you want to be this, but why are you not exercising? Exercising is not about lifting weights and doing crazy stuff. It's simply going outside for a walk. It's stretching your body. Do you know that a lot of people are dealing with a lot of mood swings and depression and just ready to snap on someone because they haven't stretched? Real thing. Like there are times where I just feel tense and I'm just ready to like go off on someone and I'm like, oh, I need to stretch. And the moment I stretch my body, I feel so calm and I feel at peace and I'm just like, my mind is clear and I can take on things and I can think better. Just stretching your body, sis. Change your life in 6 months. Wake up. And the first thing you do is stretch. The second thing you do is go for a walk. And then you come and you make yourself a good meal. You don't have to eat breakfast, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you eat breakfast, because I'm not a breakfast eater. I do intermittent fasting. But you got to start cooking more and being mindful of the foods that goes in your body, because half of the foods that we eat out there are not really good for us. You're not thinking your best because you're putting junk in your body. How can you be your best and do your best if you're putting crap in your body? The moment you start exercising and eating better and taking your vitamins and getting sleep, I promise you, your mind is so much clearer. You start thinking better. You start moving differently. You want to do better. You want to do more. You are energized. You want to shoot. You want to fly. So if you want to change your life, just start. Just start going for walks in the morning and stretching. If you take only one thing from this video, start stretching. Just stretching your body is gonna do an amazing, 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 amazing job for you. You're gonna start thinking better. You're gonna be so much calmer. Just start. You gotta start letting go of things that are no longer serving you, people that are no longer serving you, if you want to elevate. You can't think that you're going to move to the next phase of your life dealing with people that are still pulling you back, dealing with toxic situations. You'll never do it. Because, see, certain places that God is trying to take you, not everyone can go with. So it's time that you start slowly distancing yourself and start making friends and interacting with people that are going to get you to the next level. To change your life, you have to be okay with getting uncomfortable. I was listening to one of my favorite preachers, and she said something. She said that I'm starting to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'm starting to enjoy the challenges that are thrown at me, because that's the only way I'm going to grow. The things that I'm asking God for, that's the only way I'm going to become that person. And something that I've just recently heard again that changed my mindset was, what did they say? It's not, it's not when you're dealing with hard times in life, it's not necessarily the problem. It's not necessarily the hard times. It's what and who you're becoming in that hard time. It's who you're becoming on that journey that really matters. That is the purpose of that journey. It's not so you can cry and break down. It's the person that you become, how your mindset starts to shift. So in order to change and become this person that you want and to live this life that you want, you have to start letting go of baggage and things that are no longer serving you. You have to be okay with taking the step forward and saying, God, I don't know what's going to happen. This feels scary. You have to be okay with being scared and doing it anyway. So be comfortable with being uncomfortable if you want to grow and elevate in life. We can't really talk about glowing up and changing your life in 6 months without talking financial literacy, right? We've talked about this before. Imagine just like talking about you're gonna glow up this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that, but you have no money. You don't have money. How will you change your life with no money? So let's talk about, for the next 6 months, how you can change your life financially. First of all, I hope you know how much is coming in. Every month as an adult, you should know how much you're bringing in. And you have to start tracking your expenses. How much are you spending on bills? That's something that you need to know. That's like no questions. Once you do that, it starts becoming a little easier to spend less money. Like if you know how much you bring in each month and you know how much your bills are, you're going to want to try and save as much as you can. So you're not going to just be out here spending and buying this when you don't really need it. So you start budgeting and you start making smart purchases. Like, do I really need to eat out today? Honestly, until I started budgeting, I didn't care. I would spend money on food all day long. And I'm talking like $50, $50, $50. You can have it. You can have it. You can all have it. Just bring me food. Until I started budgeting and I'm just like, you know what? I'll cook. It's not even a big deal. I'll cook. And so now I cook most of the time because I've started budgeting and I know like instead of spending $50 here, I can use that to like investing. I can use that to do something else. You know what I mean? I can put that money away. So once you start budgeting and you start tracking your expenses, you're going to start saving a little more. Even if it's like $5 here, $10 here, $100 there, you have that money. What you need to start doing with that money is you have to start putting something away for a rainy day. I'm not going to tell you to put thousands of dollars in a savings account, because I've learned about investing and I would rather you take that money to invest. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. Let's just focus on you having a rainy day funds, so that if something was to happen, let's say you're not working anymore, or you know, like your car broke down or something like that, you have something saved to where when you need that money, you have it. As an adult and changing your life and growing up, that's like the most important thing, that you need to have money set aside to where you don't have to go beg someone or get a loan, because just loaning money from someone is already like the worst thing you can do. Or using credit cards and maxing out credit cards that you don't have money to pay back. You're ruining your credit. You're just putting yourself in so much stress. And when it comes to glowing up, you don't want to be over here just like maxed out and stressed out. For the sake of not wanting to create a long video, I'm going to stop there. But I want you to understand that, you know, becoming the person that you want and living the life that you want, it's gonna take hard work. This is not an easy thing. No successful person was able to just wing it and not stick to a schedule, not be consistent, not create a game plan, and they were just able to create wealth. You know, like if you're self-made and you're coming from nothing, it's gonna be hard to be the person that you want. Even just like not even thinking about like a business or, you know, creating wealth in that way. Just shaping yourself as a woman, shaping yourself as a, you know, completely different person and reinventing yourself. It's gonna take a lot of work. There are gonna be times where you're not gonna want to let go of that person. There's gonna be times where, you know, you're not gonna want to keep pushing yourself. You're not gonna want to show up. You're not gonna want to invest. It's gonna be hard, because it's hard. Good things takes time and good things are hard. But if you really want it, you just gotta show up. You got to keep pushing yourself, and you got to be consistent. I think that's our biggest issue, a lot of us, is that we're not consistent. You start something and you're super excited about it, and then something happens and you have a bad day, and then you never pick it back up again. Sis, to be the person that you want to be, you have got to be consistent. You got to show up. It's crazy. I would post some things and some friends would message me and be like, oh my God, I remember back in high school, and it's so great to see you living your dreams now, and you're so happy and all of this extra stuff. But nobody sees the hard work. I get in front of the camera and it's always the good things, but you don't see when I get off the camera what happens. The hard work, waking up when I don't want to, filming at 5 a.m. The moment I'm done here, I'm going to work. People don't see the hard work that you put in. People are not going to clap for you through the dark times. That's okay. You're building this for yourself. So just remember that there's going to be a lot of dark times. There's going to be a lot of hard times. But if God is your foundation, whatever it is that you want in this world is what? Is possible. Nothing is what? Out of reach for you, sis. You have 6 more months to get your life together. 6 more months to stop making excuses. 6 more months to show up for yourself. 6 more months to build the best version of yourself. 6 more months to start implementing healthy habits. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. There is no reason for you to be living a life that you don't want to live. No reason. As long as you're breathing today, you're up, God is not done with you. He's saying that there's still so much more for you. So get your butt up and go after the life you want. Go build that dream life. Go become that woman that you want to be, because you're capable of it. Before I leave, let's say a quick prayer. Father God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for giving us the opportunity to reconnect again. I pray that everyone that is watching this video, you go into their homes and you listen to their hearts, the things that they're not able to put in words, their silent cries, whatever it is that they may be going through. Father God, I ask that you go into their homes and you fill them with your love, fill them with your courage. Remind them that you're God and God alone, and start making drastic changes in their lives for the better. The goals that they have, the dreams that they have, the life that they want to live, Father God, I ask that you help them build that life for them. Be the foundation that they stand on. Give them the courage, the knowledge every single day, and the confidence to go after the life that they truly want. Thank you again, Lord, for giving me the opportunity to yet see another birthday. And thank you so much for giving me the chance to sit again in front of this camera. Amen. I love you ladies so much, and you know the drill. I cannot wait to see you in the next video.